Everybody, this is Sonia. I'm coming back on now today to show you how to make these cat stick pins that I did, and the ones with the skulls on them. Okay, I'll just give you a little tutorial on doing that. Now, I bought these stickers. Okay, now they're dimensional, so they've got actually looks like two cats, you know, because there's a piece of foam pop-up sticky in between them. Now, I suppose I could do this one, I guess, today. Now, he has got the sticky on his back, so I'm going to take that off. Okay, I'm going to take that bit off. Now, I'm going to need something on here, and yesterday when I did this tutorial the first time, but it never worked out, I used a grey sort of sparkly. Now I buy these ones, these are only kid ones, and they're just fine, you know, to use for this. So I just put this on one side of him, which I don't think I should do that. Wait till I do the pin thing first. That's right, do the pin first. So you just get your pin and to put a little hat on him, a little crown. You want to put that on a rondelle bead, put him on first. Now I'm going to use my glue. I'm not in favour of the glue guns. Well, no, I've said that a lot of times, because I don't want to be burning my fingers so I can't do anything. So this stuff works just as good. Actually, sometimes I think it's better because it doesn't dry as fast. It doesn't go hard before the thing gets a turn. It doesn't get hard before the stuff gets a chance to stick to it. Now, I might have needed to make a little hole in here, I think. Be a good idea. Okay. Now, I know I had a competition for my 300 subbies. I've got now nearly 440. Can't believe it. It's amazing. I just think it's so wonderful, and I really appreciate everybody that's subbed to my channel and that come along and watch the things that I make and leave me comments. This morning I made a special effort to try and answer as many comments as I could. I'm sorry about that. I hope that people are not upset by my not answering all the comments, but it does take me a really long time, and but that's okay, because I love to see your feedback, and I really like to let you know that I really do appreciate you with feedback. So this, I'm going to put it through it's going to go through that spot in there, okay, but we're going to have to put on a little bit of an angle, because so his little hat will go on his head. So you're going to very carefully push the pin through that thing without stabbing it. It's a little bit of pressure behind. You've got to put a little bit of effort into going through there. Okay, there we go. Now he's got a hat. He's got a crown with a cat. He's on a bit of an angle, but that's okay. That doesn't look too bad, does it? And now we're going to put some like glitter glue. It is glitter glue on him. His back. The other side of the because your stick pins are sort of two-sided, aren't they? You know, so you want to do something on the other side as well as the front side. So we need to do that. There's a little bit of paper there coming off that. We'll just snip him off. I have a lot of things that I'm going to be putting up here, because I had a lot of requests for different things that I do, and I can do that though. I'm trying to catch up on things that I haven't got way behind on, that people have asked me to show, and this little pussycat thing was one of them. See, now the back of him looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's all sparkly as well. I might get a little bit of a brush onto that and see if I can That's a bit better, isn't it? Make sure he's all covered up nicely. There we go. Yeah, that's nice now, isn't that? Pretty. Now, I do have some little, where's that container that says pearly things? Right, got him. Some little bows that I put on this one before. Irene sent me these in a swap or something that I got. I think she got them off eBay. Some little flat back pearlised bow ties. Now I'm having a bit of glue trouble here. I've got a bit of so we put that on there. Now you can make a little orange bow yourself if you cut it out of paper, but I like the little one that's three-dimensional, and I think that looks really cool to put in your card for Halloween or whatever that you'd like to do with that one. Then I have the ones that I did out of the skull heads that belong to Teresa, and they're coming, Teresa, not Teresa, to Belinda, sorry, and they're coming your way. Please don't panic. They will be with you shortly. But I will just take a couple more just to do a tutorial, and then they'll be all yours. So, this one, I run out of these. Must be a bead cap. It's a very large bead cap, but it must be a bead cap. So I run out of those, and Hazel was kind enough to send me some in a parcel, and I was really grateful for that, Hazel. I really do appreciate that. So because I don't have any of these high bead caps in a gold colour, but I do have these little beady things, I thought I might try and put that on there, see if that works. There's a little crown for his head. So it's very open though. It's like it's got a very big hole in that, so we might not be able to glue that to that one, but we could glue it to his head. We don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. I wonder if I should put something in that. Maybe I will. Okay, so I'll just cut a piece of paper, I think, and I'll fill that hole. Now this wasn't in the script, okay? I'm just I know, a smaller bead inside it. That's the way to do it, isn't it, Sonia? A smaller bead inside there. So if you just give me a second, I'll find a smaller bead. Hopefully the right size smaller. Now, I wonder if this one will go into there. No, that's too big. Just need something that is, let me see, what about this here? I'm sorry, I'm just here, I'm fiddling around in the corner. Not in the corner, I'm in this dish. And it's really hard to get stuff out of these dishes because they, as you can see, what I'm doing maybe, fishing around down in here trying to get one of these. Does that go in there? Oh, not quite. Okay. Maybe this one will. Oh, dear, oh dear. Hang on. We're going to get there. We're not going to let this beat us. And after we do get there, I hope it's what we're after. And got to make sure whatever I'm getting is going to fit through the hole on here. Now, so I've got that little one, that little tiny pearly one on. I'm going to put some glue on that. Actually, I'm thinking last night, I'm making these balloon eggs with paper mache, and I've made them, but I thought I might show you actually what I'm going to do with them next, only I don't know. So they're like going to have little openings in them because Rochelle did one and put it up. Her name is Rochelle Perrin, I think, and she did a big one and put it up, and I really got taken in by it, so I'm going to do some of those. Now that's got him, okay, he's sitting on there. So now I need a piece of chain, because I'm going to have a little bit of chain hanging off his little head, over his headdress, or whatever you call him. So we're just going to thread the chain up through the pin like that, put his head on, and put some glue on that. So I'll come back and show you what I'm going to do with the eggs. It's if people don't mind watching a tutorial and I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going to show you as I go, because that's what I'll be doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll show you as I go. So there you go, that's that part there with the head on. Now on here I've put this bead like that, so we can go and find something like that or do something different, because maybe everybody hasn't got one of those beads that go across there. Where's that container with that in there? Or something that's, I don't know what I'm looking for, I just haven't got the idea. This is what I used before for the other one, this nice bead, and it's got a little stone there, so I think I said I pulled that off some piece of jewellery that I found at a garage sale, which is absolutely wonderful thing to do, but I'll get back to garage sales one day. I'm hoping to do that, and I will. Now, I don't know if I like that as good, that thing on the top. I'm going to take it undone. Hope you don't mind, but I just took it undone. When that dries, I'll take that off there. By that I mean the glue. No, I'm not happy with that at all. I'm not happy with that. So I'm going to get myself another pin, another needle. So when that pin dries, I'm going to take that off there. Sometimes when we do something, I find it's very hard to change it around too much, because it doesn't have the same effect as what we were going for with this one here, if you understand what I mean. So I'm going to put maybe one of these on here. Maybe we'll put this one up on there for his little head crown, and then I can put a rondelle bead on there. Okay, that I like better. Now I'll put the chain on. It's still got a bit of glue on it, but that's okay. I hope I'm still in the shot. Now I'm liking that a bit better, yes, than that other thing. I didn't like the other thing. I don't know why, but I didn't. Now we need a head for him. It's stuck to me fingers, but that's good. It's sticking, so that's what we need. Okay, so he's a bit flash, this bloke, isn't he? Well, that's good, because that other thing just didn't look properly, did it, that round thing? I have to get my glue down in the bottom of this pot. I need somewhere to stand it, but then it'll run out everywhere if I'm not keeping an eye on it. Okay, now, off there you, there we go. Now that'll like, okay. Now we'll get back to this piece. I think this bit's good. Still happy with that. And now I want to put this one on, that way. Okay, still going well, aren't we? And then I'm going to put a bead up the centre of that, so I'm going to have to put some glue on there, on here. Sorry, I'm not thinking I'm supposed to be showing this on the video. Bit of glue on there, a bit of glue, sort of waving it around here everywhere, and I'll get a bead, and I'll just use one of them gold ones that I had before. Isn't it strange how if you didn't want these to fall out, the lid would fly open, but you can't open the lid because you need it open. Remember to shut that. Now I've got one of these ones, a filigree one, and it'll look alright up in under there, I think. But only if I can find the other hole on the other side of it. Oh dear me, Sonia, I don't know. It's not actually going to my plan here, is it? Plain gold one. Plain gold one can go up under there. That'll do. That'll fix it all right. Now I'll just give him a little poke in there to push him up as far as I can. So it's going to stay on. I need something else that I can put in there, not my scissors. Okay, so I know I did have some little sticks here somewhere. I did. There we go. And I did a lot of fiddling there today with this, didn't I? Sorry about that. I've got to push that up in there so it's going to stay. Just to get rid of all that excess glue, which will be a lot easier when it's dry. It'll come off a lot easier without reckoning what you're doing. His hair's a bit out of control like mine. Having a terrible day here. There we go. So that's how I did the beads, stick pins that I made with little head skulls. So they're more like a, somebody said some sort of a warrior, not a warrior, I don't know, voodoo thing maybe, I don't know what it is really. But that's how I made them. And once that glue's dry, they will be very secure on there, because maybe not this, I'll get a bit more onto that one. But so I did find the other one I made. Actually, it's in my bead book that Bernie gave me. I put some of the ones that I wanted to keep as a special one in there. So there we go. So that's how we do the stick pins with the beads and the little heads. Okay, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll come back in a second and show you something else now. Okay.